zone out?
Did he threaten to pack the Supreme Court? He sort of did, but it didn't work. Now, a lot of people were upset about the Tennessee Valley Authority, about all the great things they did there. Why? Because the federal government set up hydroelectric power dams that competed with private power companies. And they thought that wasn't America. The Republicans were really upset about that. And the American Liberty League went out to fight the New Deal. And we have a list of alternatives. Look at that. Charlie Coughlin was a priest who came down from Windsor, Ontario, all the way to Detroit, a mile across the river, the St. Lawrence River. And he started a radio show that got really popular. And he said, you know what the problem with the Depression is? It's the Federal Reserve System. They're not printing enough money. If they printed a ton of money, everybody would have it. We could all have jobs and we could buy everything else. And which is okay. A lot of people thought that might be true. Then there's another guy. Oh, we're moving. Okay. Oh, you can't see me.
Oh.
I see. You sure you want to? He said, there's this guy over in Germany who's got everything organized. The economy's organized. Everybody's working. His name is Hitler. We got to do what Hitler's doing, which worked really great till December 10th, 1941, when Hitler declared war on the United States. Then Father Coughlin got canceled. The Pope told him to shut up, get off the air. And he goes back to Canada, which is until 1965. But loosen up the money supply, sort of put a little pressure on Roosevelt to do that. Francis Townsend lived down in Long Beach, and he had a great idea too. He says, let's give everybody who's over 60 and retired, because a lot of people worked all their life, so they couldn't work anymore. Let's give everybody $200 a month. And by doing this, everybody would retire over 60, get out of the workforce, and live on this money. And then there'd be jobs for everybody else. And there were thousands of Townsend clubs springing up around the nation because they thought that's a good idea. Well, how do you force people to spend $200 a month if you give it to them? Why don't they hoard it like everybody did after the bank holiday?
So then it doesn't go back into the economy.
Yeah, but how do you make them spend it?
Force them. Threaten them.
Force them, how? The answer is script. S-C-R-I-P-T. Script is money that has a date on it.
Ah, damn.
And let's say February, they give all the pensioners their $200 at the beginning of the month, and they have to spend it by the end of the month. It'll expire on the 25th, and if the merchants didn't get it in by the 30th, or the last day of the month, it'll be worthless. See how that works?
Whose idea was this? Townsend?
Maybe Bubba should do the same thing. He wants to give us $800. I won't give me $800. He wants to give everybody $800. We have to spend me Blu-ray. It would be Blu-ray. Okay. Let's get you spend $800 on. What if the dog counts as a deductible? $100 extra.
Can you claim your pets?
I don't think so. It'd be nice if you still did it.
That was a good idea.
You probably could.
Yeah.
So you can come in
He was a
and
service dog or something. Well, she pretended to be for the puppy bowl for 5 hours. I don't know if that would go well. My cousin
make
was with the
tax deduction business expense.
So they tried it, but it didn't get anywhere. I mean, they didn't try it. They wanted this great retirement plan. Huey Long was the dictator of Louisiana. They called it the Kingfish. And he had a plan called Share the Wealth. He says, tax everything that makes more than $1 million, whether it's a company or a person, and give all that money to the rest of the people who don't make $1 million. $5,000 per family. Sounded like a good idea, but being in Louisiana, it was a little too rough there. Is that how I should put it?
Little
Maybe a
bit?
better way to put it was, it was a lot too rough there. And everybody was giving money off everything. Huey P. Long's chair of the health plan wasn't so good for him. His doctor, physician, shared a bullet with him, several bullets that ended Huey P. Long's life. I guess you have to be sort of bad if physicians are shooting you.
Yeah.
They have this Hippocratic oath that didn't mean a thing when he saw Huey P. Long. So all these plans forced FDR to do something. In 1935, we had the Social Security Act. And there's nothing new here. So what does that mean? I think you got number 9 too, don't you? That's okay. You could just guess about World War II. You read the book. Oh, World War II, the book. Okay. How many saw World War II on PBS last month? Yeah, boy, that was a nuclear for insomnia. I had to watch that. Forget about sleeping pills, just turn on TV.
Sleep pills, take this class.
Pretty good.
Oh,
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
The Social Security Act said that starting in 1940, everybody who's over 60 retired would get, or 65, would get $35 a month, which you could actually live on if you owned your home. So they started taking the money out of your salary. This is the first income tax, the first modern income tax, anyway. And sure enough, in 1940, this woman who said, retire, we'll give you $35 a month. She could live on that until she retired. It kept going up and up, the amount you got, and it's still there. But it's not enough to live on, maybe it is. Oh no, 20 years I'll be finding out. Also, union activity tried to get benefits, and doubtless in the Depression, they did have a couple of successful strikes, which you wouldn't think. But usually in the public sector was successful strike. And the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, that was founded in the 20s, tried hard to get benefits too, and they had a limited success, which you read about in your McClellan book.